gonna continue Persona 4 Golden. Hopefully, I don't have as many issues as I did the last stream where I kept disconnecting and I just gave up. So I didn't really have much time anyway, so. Hoping everything runs smoothly. Just don't eat a granola bar in the meantime. Oh, I dropped my phone. I hit my enter key. No, we won't go through the opening. Okay. I have to do the whole school thing again because when I got to the school, my stream disconnected. So I gotta go sleep. Yeah. Oh, that's outside. I need to go upstairs. So to help with I was pressing the right keys. Now I am out of go-go juice. So for my birthday, my wife bought me a nice Logitech mouse. And it's way better than the mouse I was using. Especially since it has 10 keys on the side. So if I ever get back to playing Smite again, I will be kicking ass because I can actually use my skills and move around properly without feeling like I'm fucking messing up because I keep clicking the wrong buttons. And then I hope at some point to pick up ESO because I love ESO. I would play it all the time and on my Xbox, and it would be a fun game to play. And with the mouse I have, it'd be significantly easier playing the skills. I'm just not Makukadra. I think that just, yeah, boost my defense. Zio. Let's go through all this again. Oh, my hair's everywhere. It feels weird. No. Cleave. Alright. Blow through all the dialogue. Until we're right about where I left off. Let me burn through the dialogue, please.
Okay, let's see. There was my
Okay. Do. You know what I've been thinking about? Um, they have Joker from Persona 5 on Ultimate Smash Brothers. I feel like they should add the other protagonists as well, like Yuki Makoto from Persona 3 and Kami from this one.
Yeah, it turns out I couldn't study at Iron.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yada yada.
What's
I know what's up with him. He got his nuts smashed. Alright.
First, long as I'm around. Now I hate wasting my
Mr.
time. This sad, and he's just a tell him your name, kid.
Yeah, my courage has increased. Hell yeah.
That's it. You're on my shit list. Effective immediately. Now listen up. This town is miles away from your big city of perverts and assholes in more ways than one.
You look like a pervert and an asshole.
You'd better not even think of getting involved with the girls. But what do I know? It's not like the old days. Even here,
Hey,
kids
for the
grow
follow.
up so damn fast.
Thanks for stopping by.
Every time I turn my back, you're fooling around on those damn phones, checking your life journals and your my places.
Yes.
Excuse me, is it?
Huh? Yeah, so hurry up and sit down already.
This guy sounds like he's from New York. Slow walk.
He's the rotten luck for you to get stuck in this class.
Sucks to be the transfer student, ending up in King Moron's class on the first morning here.
Yeah, he won't think twice about Then again, we're...
Shut your traps. I'm taking roll, and I damn well expect you to respond in an orderly manner.
Your life at this new school has begun. Will you be able to fit in here? Most likely.
That's all for today. Normal lectures will start tomorrow.
Attention all please report immediately to the faculty office for a brief staff meeting. All students must return to their classrooms and are not to leave the school until further notice.
Ugh. You heard the
I think
announcement.
this is when they
Don't go
encounter the first
anywhere until
murder.
you hear otherwise.
First person that dies.
He's seriously getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
Did something happen? Don't those sirens sound really close? I can't see a damn thing. Frickin' fog.
It's always foggy in this game.
Yeah, like every time it rains lately, it gets all foggy.
Hey, did you hear?
I think that's
I hear that paparazzi's looking all over for that announcer.
the shadow world blending into reality. Mixing.
Oh yeah, you mean Mayumi Yamano, right? I heard some guy spotted her at the shopping district.
Actually, I heard that.
Are you serious?
Fuck?
Hey, Yukiko-san. Mind if I ask you
Oh.
something?
Trouble.
Is it true that announcer's staying at your family's inn?
I can't discuss such things.
Yeah. Confidentiality. Come on, man.
Yeah, I guess not.
Oh, sheesh. How much longer is this gonna take? There's no telling. I should have left before the announcement came on.
It's really coming down outside. I hope it doesn't affect my internet speed.
By the way, did you
That's
try what I told you the other day? You know, that thing about rainy nights? Oh. Aw, that's
Oh,
okay.
What the fuck? Wow. One of my hairs were wrapped
It's
around my
just,
throat.
I heard a guy in the class next door yell something like, "My soulmate is Yamano, the announcer."
Attention, all students. There has been an incident inside the school district. Police officers have been dispatched around the school
Yeah,
zone.
I think she gets killed around the school or wherever, or near it.
Please stay calm and contact your parents or guardians as soon as possible and quickly leave the school grounds. Do not disturb the police officers. Head directly home. I repeat.
Incident?
What, something actually happened? Come on, let's go take a look. Hey, are you going home by yourself? Why don't you come with us? Oh, nearly forgot. I'm Chie Satonaka. You know, I sit next to you, right?
Of course.
Well, nice to meet you. This is Yukiko Amagi.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm sorry that this is so sudden.
Come on,
happens.
don't apologize like that. It makes me look like I got no upbringing. I just wanted to ask some stuff, really. That's all.
Miss Satonaka.
He's not ask.
This was really awesome. Like, the way they moved was
returning
just
a movie.
amazing to see. And I'm really sorry. It was an accident. Please just have mercy until my next paycheck.
He broke it when he crushed
See ya.
his bike.
Thanks.
Stop right there. What did you do to my DVD?
Ah!
Oh, the nuts again, man. It's always the nuts with you.
I can't believe... Oh, my trial of the dragon!
I think mine's cracked too. Critical hit to the nads.
Are you all right?
Oh, Yukiko-san. Are you worried about me?
He's fine, Yukiko. Let's ditch him and go home.
Yeah, he's doing real good. Yep, no, just walk away. Yep. Second time we've left that guy holding his nuts, man.
You're Yuki, right? You want to go hang out somewhere?
Yeah, he is a strange student.
What? Who are you?
What's up with him? What school's he from?
Never mind that. He's going for Yukiko-san? Man, you'd think he'd at least wait until she's alone to make his move.
I bet you a can of tappy gets knocked out.
No bet. Haven't you heard how difficult the Amagi challenge is?
So, are you coming or not?
I'm...
Fine.
No, fucking run away.
What did he want from me?
What did he want? Obviously he was asking you out on a date.
Huh?
You really had no clue? But then again, that was way over the top. It was creepy how he called you Yuki all of a sudden.
Yo, Yukiko-san. Turned down another lovelorn fool, huh?
He's on his nuts again.
Man, you're cruel. You got me the same way last year.
I don't recall doing that.
Oh, you serious? So then you want to hang out sometime?
I'd rather not.
Yeah,
That'll teach me to get my hopes up.
yeah, there you go.
Anyways, you two better not pick on the transfer student too much.
We're just curious.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this.
Yosuke's personality reminds me of a guy you help out in Persona 3 try and get with a teacher.
Come on, let's go. Everyone's staring.
And then she moves away or transfers and he's heartbroken.
Oh. So you came here because of your parents' job? I thought it was something way more serious. There really is nothing here, huh? That's what makes it nice. But there's nothing much we can show. Though there is something from Mount Yasogami. I think our dyed clothes or pottery or something is kind of famous. Oh, wait! And there's the Amagi Inn. Yukiko's family runs it. It's the pride of Inaba.
Huh? It's just an old inn.
No way! It's been in all sorts of magazines as a hidden treasure. It's a great inn. It's been going for generations, and Yukiko here is gonna take over someday.
Maybe,
Their
maybe
inn
not.
actually attracts a lot of visitors to Inaba. It pretty much keeps this town
Sometimes
going.
it's not worth taking over the family business.
So, tell me, you think Yukiko's cute, huh?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, I knew it!
Come on, don't start this again.
She's really popular at school, but she's never had a boyfriend. Kinda weird, huh?
Between what? There's 4 romance options.
Come on, stop it.
Yukiko, Chie, Maria,
You
Oh,
shouldn't
Marie.
believe that, okay?
and
It's not true that I'm popular or that I've never
the
had a
detective
boyfriend.
girl. What is that, Marie? I can't remember.
Wait, no. What I meant to say was I don't need a
But
boyfriend.
I always chose Yukiko on the first
Jeez.
playthrough, and then I just go through the rest on the
I'm
other
sorry,
playthroughs.
but this
to
is our
max out,
chance to talk to someone
social
from the big
links.
city, and you barely said a word.
You only get to really max out like 2 to 3 social links in one playthrough.
Hey, what's that?
So that high schooler left school early, and as she came down this street,
Wow, who could imagine that hanging from an antenna?
I wanted to see it too.
Oh, you got here too late. The police
Oh, is
and
it a
fire
body,
department
if
took
I
it
remember
down just a
correctly?
moment ago.
Well, I think it's terrifying. I
Yeah,
can't
no,
believe a
just
dead
hanging,
body
yeah.
showed up around here.
Wait, what did she just say? A dead body?
Whoa. Oh, hey, it's my uncle. Probably gonna tell me to go home.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh. I should have figured that'd happen. That damn principal. We told him not to let them through here.
You know this guy?
Yeah.
I'm Detective Dojima, his guardian. Well, how should I say this? I hope you get along with him. But you 3 really ought to stop wandering around and head straight home.
Oh, he's on throw up.
Adachi, how long are you gonna act like a rookie? You want to be sent back to the central office?
Probably doesn't sound too bad.
Sorry.
Go wash your face. We're gonna go around and gather information.
Adachi has a face like he lives in his mother's basement. Just a little bit.
Was this what that announcement was about?
What do they mean it was hanging from the antenna?
A dead body.
Hey, Yukiko. Why don't we go to Junes some other time?
Ooh, Junes.
Good idea.
All right then, we're taking off. Starting tomorrow, neighbor, let's do our best.
Oh, we don't live near each other. She's just calling me neighbor because I sit next to her. I fucking kicked my filing cabinet again. Oh. I can go home or I can go do other shit. No, I'm going to shopping district. You're a student at Yasogami. You should have gotten an order to go home from school today. Go on, go home. It's fairly empty inside. do anything? I can't do anything right now. There's a bit of ruckus and there's a lot of police officers. What's going on? Huh? A crime? Really? Yay, an emergency. Now I don't have to go back to work. I'm curious if there was like a small Japanese town like this that if there was like a murder or like a wild death or whatever, they would just play it off as well, not play it off, but they would like the whole like town would be like shut down for the day just to deal with the influx of calls or other things. Samigawa Bojo, Misuzu Hiragi, supposed to have a famous Enka scene. Then they tell you at school you're supposed to head straight home. Still, where did the store's owner go? I can't leave here until I talk to him. A bunch of appetizing dishes are out on display, but the owner is nowhere to be found. Who are you? Oh, I went to the shrine. Oh, the Yashiro. A small shrine. There's a fortune box sitting there, but there's nothing inside. Tatsuhama Hame Shrine. This looks like the shrine's main building. You have no business here. No, I don't. I was trying to talk to the guy, but I accidentally went to the shrine. Who are you? It's a little unbelievable to see so many policemen in this town. This has never happened before. Tatsumi Textiles. There's no reason for you to be here right now. I don't think there would ever be a reason for me to go there. The sign says Nishino Barber, but the shutters are closed. There's no saying the shop is closed. Like, for good? Yeah, yes, that's right. I'm in front of the store owned by the parents. Yes, I understand. I'll get to it now. Huh? No. Like I explained already. It's a liquor store. Cases of various alcohols are stacked on top of each other. Another game. However, all the drinks are sold out. There's nothing for you to buy. I like how they have Jack Frost, the persona. Yeah, I'll leave the shopping district. Juna's department store. I had something happen, but what? I've never seen this town so filled with policemen and unrest. It's starting to scare me a little, so I just called my husband to come pick us up. I'm waiting for my dad. He said he's gonna come get us. You must be a student at Yasogami High. It would be terrible if anything happened to you, so maybe you should hurry on home. Can I not? Okay. Elevator is currently being inspected. Okay. Samigawa floodplain. You should head straight home for today. I keep hearing the police sirens today. I'm not used to all that noise. It's really unsettling. Stairs. Isn't this river something? It's called the Samigawa and it has tons of fish. It's a wonderful, beautiful river. I keep seeing police cars zooming by today. Was there some kind of accident? Yeah, you can say that. You see the shadows of fish beneath the water surface. If you had a fishing rod, you may be able to fish here. Oh, man. Hut? They're saying hut. Great. Yeah. I miss this soundtrack. It's so good. Scooter. There's a scooter parked in front of the house. Ah, yes, my scooter. And it was terrible. I was doing some work on the farm and the police came around to question me. It's such a dangerous world these days. I can't even relax when I go out shopping. And I was going to buy some tiny soul tomato for dinner tonight too. What now? Oh, that's no problem here. You can have some that I harvested from my garden. It's no big thing. Anyone can start a home garden long as they have unused land to work with. You take that spot next to the Dojima place, for example. That's more than enough land to make a fine garden. Oh my, is that so? If they start a home garden too, does that mean I can look forward to them sharing the vegetables they grow? Chuckle. Ah, yes. Eggplants. There's an empty patch of dirt in the open space next to the house. Yeah. No. Yeah, we'll share eggplants and other stuff. Yeah. Zucchini. Bananas, because we'll plant a banana tree.
I wonder if Dad's not coming home again tonight.
Most likely not, Nanako. That's right, you can hang out with me. We'll play... Oh, my fingers.
Our top story this evening concerns a bizarre case in a quiet suburb. Around noon today, a woman was found dead near the Samegawa River in Inaba. The deceased has been identified as Miss Mayumi Yamano, a 27-year-old announcer at the local television station.
There was a bunch of stuff about her with sleeping with a anchor man. Or someone else.
The initial results of the Inaba Police Department's investigation have revealed...
suicide.
The Inaba Police Department! That's where Dad works!
I'll be alright, Nanako. No need to worry.
I know. That's his job, so this stuff happens.
The body was found hanging from a large television antenna atop a local resident's roof.
Yeah.
Authorities are uncertain as to why the body was in such a state.
As in how I was hanging there? Like, probably a high location.
With the cause of death also uncertain, police continue to investigate whether the death is an accident or a homicide.
Like, they could be hanging off of it, or they could be pierced on it, dangling.
A thick fog common to the area has slowed their progress, and plans to fully canvass the area are delayed until tomorrow.
Seems that the local TV station's announcer was found dead near the Yasogami High School campus. The announcer Mayumi Yamano. Her affair with the local councilman's secretary had been on the news just the other day.
They found her on the roof? That's scary.
It's okay, Nanako. No one's gonna find you on the roof.
Oh, it's Juness.
At Juness, every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products.
Yes, touch all the products.
Great at your Juness.
Fucking little jingles don't get stuck in my head.
Every day's great at your Juness.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
You memorized it already? I'm the best one in my class.
Oh, they all say it. And whoever says it the better is the best. And Nanako's the best. That's good. What's up, Nanako? When is Dad coming home? Nanako keeps looking towards the TV with the worried expression. You should leave her alone. I should save. Just in case my game, well, not my game, but my Wi-Fi cuts out. Fridge, nothing catches your eye. So it isn't very used often. The kitchen is organized. There are ingredients in the I can't make fucking anything. There's nothing. It's so tired from getting used to your new life. You should return to your room and rest. Hey, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday right now. Oh. Fucking again, man.
Someone!
Maybe we should help him. No, just leave him be.
You saved me. Thanks.
I like how his bike is Atlas, which is funny because Atlas made the game.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're that transfer student.
Yes,
I'm Yosuke Hanamura. Nice to meet you.
Is your bike okay?
My bike? What about me?
Haha.
Say, did you hear about the incident from yesterday? They found that announcer lady hanging from an antenna. You think it was some kind of warning? There's no way something that weird could have been an accident.
You might be right.
Dangling a dead body over a roof like that? That's just messed up. Then again, it's pretty messed up to kill someone in the first place.
No, you're not wrong. Gotta be in a pretty bad place.
Oh crap, we're late. You want to ride? It's
the
a little
best
squeaky,
place.
but it should be fine.
I guess I'll have a ride on your bike. Swear, if I'm the one holding my nuts later, I'm not gonna be happy. Be quiet, you idiots. You guys are in high school, aren't you? Can't you shut up during class? Don't you have any common sense? First of all, my job is to waste my precious time teaching you assholes philosophy. And since I'm so nice, I'll straighten up your rotten attitudes while I'm at it. Aren't you honored? And I'll be going especially hard on any of you morons that are curious about the murder. Got it? Now get your books out. You listen to the lecture intently. Your knowledge has increased. Imagine if people just had stats they gained.
So, you getting used to this place?
Yeah.
Wow, that was fast. There isn't much to do here compared to the big city. But there is that certain something you can't get anywhere else. The air's clean, the food's great. Oh, you know about the local delicacy? It's grilled steak, man. Like that's anything special, huh? I know a place where you can get it cheap. Wanna come? You helped me out this morning, so it's on me.
Yeah, you better pay for it, man. I'm broke. I don't have a job.
What about me, huh? No apologies? My trial of the dragon?
Oh, she's gonna choke him.
You always come around when I'm talking about food.
How about it, Yukiko? Don't you think he should treat us too?
I'll pass. I don't want to gain any more weight. I need to help out at the inn today
you're
anyway.
fine, Yukiko. Food is food. You shall enjoy it.
Wow, Yukiko-san.
The
You started
greatest-
training to take over the business?
The greatest pleasure in life is food. And
It's not like that.
love.
I'm just helping out when it gets busy. Well, I should be on my way.
Oh well, we should get going too.
Huh? Do I seriously have to treat 2 people?
Yes, man. And yourself, so technically 3. You're paying for 3. Especially if you eat any. Junes Food Court. Oh, it's outside. It's kind of stormy out.
This is the cheap place you were talking about? Ugh, they don't have grilled steak here.
Yeah, well, once you hopped on the freeloader train, I had to change my plans.
Still, that's no reason to take us to your place.
Dude, this isn't my place or anything. Oh, right. I haven't told you yet, huh? I moved here from another city about 6 months back. This location just opened up and my dad was assigned to manage it. So our entire family came out here. Here, this is to welcome you to town.
Thanks.
Sadonaka,
You
yours
didn't really
is on
put
me
that
too.
tray like anywhere in reachable distance for anyone.
Yeah, I know.
No, there's straws in the cups and they drink it normally. That bugs me. The conversation became animated over small talk.
It's only been half a year since this place opened up, but I haven't been to the local shopping district much since. A lot of stores there started closing and... Ooh,
You can't blame it all on Junes, can you?
Confusion. Sad lady.
Hey, it's Saki-senpai. Sorry, be right back.
He wishes. That's Saki Kanishi. Her family runs a liquor store in the shopping district.
Oh, the place that's
I think
like
she's
closed
working
down.
here part-time, though.
Pretty much.
Hey, how's it going? You look beat.
Hey, I'm finally on break. What's up, Hana-chan? Boosting the family business by bringing your friends here?
Ugh, madam, you wound me. Kidding aside, you look down. Did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just a little tired.
I think the shop got closed down.
Hey, if you need to talk, I'm always willing to listen.
I'm okay. Thanks, though. Why'd I leave school early yesterday?
Ah, she was the one that found the body.
Hey, is he the kid who transferred here? Are you the transfer student? Oh, did you hear about me already? It must be nice to have someone else from the big city to talk to, huh? I don't see Hana-chan hanging out with the other guys much.
Not necessarily.
He doesn't have too many friends, so I hope you two get along good. Hana-chan's a good guy, but he can get nosy sometimes. You gotta tell him right to his face when he starts to annoy you.
He's a great guy.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Come on, Senpai. There's no need to worry about something like that.
Well, my break's just about over. Back to work I go. Laters.
Oh, Senpai? Saki Senpai says I'm annoying, but she's even nosier than me. She has a younger brother, and she treats me pretty much the same way.
Oh, you don't want her treating you like
Oh,
a
yeah.
brother, huh?
She
I
gets
get
it.
it. So that's how it is. The daughter of a local family-run liquor store, and the scion of the invading chain. Oh, the flame of forbidden love.
Romeo and
Dude,
Juliet.
it's not like that.
Oh, really? Well, I know just the thing to cheer up that lovesick
Steak.
heart. You ever hear of the Midnight Channel? You're supposed to look into a TV that's switched off, alone, exactly at midnight on a rainy night. While you're staring at your own image, another person will appear on the screen. And they say that person's your soulmate.
What?
Yep.
For a second, I thought you were actually going to say something useful. How can you get all excited over such a childish urban legend like that?
Yeah, urban legends are cool, man.
Childish, huh? You don't believe it, do you?
Of course I don't.
Well, it's raining tonight. Let's all try it out. Then you'll see.
Try
Yeah,
it
looks
out.
like a storm's rolling
Wait, you haven't
in.
even tried it yourself?
It's been raining here.
Wow. I'm trying to remember the last time I heard something this stupid.
Choking on a granola bit.
All that aside, you know that incident yesterday? You guys think it was murder? Ooh, what if the culprit behind it was still lurking around?
Sheesh. You shouldn't joke about stuff like that. Now who's the childish one? All I'm saying is, you guys better try it out tonight.
You heard the rumor about the Midnight Channel where one can see one's soulmate on a rainy day. Maybe you should try it out tonight. Another dinner alone with Nanako. Did you follow call?
No. He always says he will.
Yeah, he's working hard. Providing for the family.
Oh!
What a day. I'm back. Did anything happen while I was out?
No. You're late again.
I'm sorry. Been busy at work.
Looks like Nanako went to the
Can you put the news
shop
on for
and
me?
bought some stuff.
Next, more details in the developing story on the incident in Foggy Inaba. Announcer Mayumi Yamano's dead body was found hanging above a house in this isolated rural town. It is confirmed that Miss Yamano had been involved in an affair with Taro Namatame, husband of enka singer Misuzu Hiragi.
The poster I saw. When Miss Yamano, the TV announcer, was alive, she was having an affair with the councilman's secretary. The man's wife seems to be Miss Misuzu Hiragi. The enka scene could the incident be tied to that lover's quarrel?
The police plan to investigate this relationship and question any personnel involved with them. In addition, we now bring you an exclusive interview with the local student who found Miss Yamano's body.
An interview with a kid? Where the hell did they find her?
What went through your mind when you saw it? Could you tell she was dead?
Saki.
Did you see her face? Don't you think it's scary that someone was killed on a foggy day?
Huh? She was killed?
Oh, so did you see anyone suspicious around
Reporters,
here?
man.
No, not
There's
really.
some like good ones, but again, a lot of time, and they're just asking super impersonal questions that drive you to say things that you wouldn't normally say.
We heard
and
that you found
tend
it when you left
to
school
bring,
early.
like,
Did you have some personal business to take care of?
we get too personal. Like this question: why did you leave school early? Fucking pointless. None of that matters.
Huh? That's...
Yeah, exactly. The reporter's enthusiasm seems to be perplexing the girl. Yeah, well, why would the reporter be so fucking... I mean, I understand it's their job to find out, but, like, no reason to be ecstatic about finding a story based on the dead body. It's not the kind of news people want... Not people want to hear news like that, but, like, it's not something that should be really broadcasted.
A tragedy that occurred
like,
near the local shopping
consistently.
district. Many store owners are raising concerns about losing customers as a result.
So that's when people just say the world is shit
If
because
they lose more customers, it'll be because
the
you're
news
making such a
always
stink
portrays
about it.
the world as a bad place when it's not always horrible.
It really is a bizarre case, isn't it? I mean, hanging someone upside down from an antenna. I'd have to say it's a warning or a sign from the culprit.
Yes, but so far, no one has come forward to take credit for the crime.
Loads of prank calls, though.
So the cause of death is still unknown, and they don't have a single suspect yet? Taxpayers' funds are going to a police force who can't even figure out if this is an accident or a homicide?
News stations, man.
We'll be right back after these messages.
And I
At
think
Junes,
Dojima fell asleep.
every day is Customer Appreciation Day. Come see for yourself and get in touch with our products.
Oh, here comes the jingle.
Every day's
Day's great at your Junes.
Every day's great at your Junes.
I'm gonna drill it into your guys' brain.
Hey, Dad, can we go to Junes together sometime?
He's fucking passed out. Yeah.
No?
No. He seems to be asleep.
Jeez.
That's alright, Nanako. I'll bring you to Junes. When I go to bed, I'll wake Dad up and tell him to go to his own room. Check. Dojima is sleeping. You should leave him alone. Most likely. Nothing catches your eye. Of course not. Well, I should save. I'll stick with 4 saves. Keep it at that. Oop. The rain falls into the night. You're reminded that you made a promise to test out the rumors of this midnight channel. You should check it out in your room. Watch TV in your room. There's not much else I can do right now anyways. It's almost midnight. Your soulmate appears if you look into a TV on a rainy night. Could Chie's story be true? Ooh, animation. Ooh. The game has such good graphics on the animations. It's really bad on everything else. But I think that's just the charm of it. That's what makes the game great. Fuzzy appearance of yourself on the TV. Nasaki.
I am thou.
Though
Thou art I. Thou art the one who opens the door.
Transformer boy. I'm gonna get sucked in. Yeah. Mitchie, man. Oh, fuck.
Are you okay? I heard a really loud noise.
Sorry, Naruto.
Sorry.
Sorry if I accidentally speed clicked through some stuff. Cheer forced herself under your umbrella. I tend to read really fast in my head. Yeah, obviously. Oh, I didn't even read what she said. Oh no. And I accidentally broke mine trying to mimic the movie. Something to do with the umbrella. By the way, did you see it? I did. Ellen, do tell. Ellen? No. Aha. But the person it showed. Never mind. I'll save it for when the others are around. We're going to be late for school. Kind of awkward to only bring this up now, but we're pretty close here. I'm just going ahead and run the rest of the way. Don't worry about it.
Thanks.
Maybe I'll go for Chie first. She's like the first like romantic interest that like comes into play initially in the game anyways. It's Sophie. Sophie? Ah. Hello everyone, my name is Kimiko's Sophie. And I don't know how much you know about world history, but I'm an expert. First, a little about me. I love to use my dowser to look for lost items, and there's nothing quite like a romance. In fact, world history is a magnificent romance. History is like a river. It was born in the past and flows ever forward. I hope we all can enjoy the profundity of history together. And since this is my first lecture, I'll start with an easy question. I'll transfer you. Mr. King, please stand up. The Western calendar is based on Anno Domini, the traditional believed year of Jesus Christ's birth. What is the year before 1 AD called? I think it's before Christ. Yeah. Ah, you seem to understand this well. If you think that history is like math, 0 AD would be the natural assumption, but world history is much more complicated. The Gregorian calendar we use today is based on the Julian calendar, which was made while there was no concept of a zero as a number. That's why when counting backwards we go from 1 AD straight to 1 BC. Hopefully that was a nice introduction to world history. You gave the correct answer. Your knowledge has increased. Yes, all the knowledge. Oh, fucking.
What's up with the body being
stretch my
upside
back.
down? That's so freaky. Is it supposed to be like mimicking an execution?
It's messed up.
Well, I'm gonna check on my kid and make sure my bike didn't fly off the balcony because I had to move it. I'll be right back. Squeaky squeak. Let's sit down. All right. And I'm back. My bike did not fly off. Yeah, so I had to move my bike from where I had it locked up because there's no bike racks for my apartment building. And so I keep me and my wife's bike locked to the under parking spots covered and right next to it, tied to a pole. And they were going apparently office people going next to my bike, and I think they picked it up at one point and they were gonna take it, and then my neighbor ran out and they decided not to take it. She didn't even get to talking to the office people, but she came up and told me about them trying to take my bike, so I moved it up to my balcony, which technically I'm not supposed to keep it there. It's in the lease, but I don't have... They don't have bike racks, and they expect us to keep it in our apartments, but our apartments are small, so where are we supposed to put it?
My senpai told me it was a third year named Saki who found the body.
I just don't have to deal with it being on the balcony.
Yo!
They can call me about it, and I'll tell them straight up. And if they're like, well, you can get a garage, I'm like, is there a garage available near me? Next to my apartment building? Because I'm not gonna go to a garage that's across, the whole complex just to store my bike, because that's kind of fucking pointless for a garage that's on the other side.
It's not really that important, but... Well, yesterday on TV, you never mind. Look, I'll tell you later.
Yosuke, did you hear the rumor?
I don't have there's no space.
Saki-senpai's supposedly the one who discovered that body.
I wonder if that's why she looked so down. She doesn't seem to be at school today either.
Huh? Hey, Yukiko, are you helping out at the inn today too?
Things are really out of hand right now. I'm sorry.
Is it just me, or does Yukiko-san seem way stressed out today?
I guess they're running her ragged.
Well,
By the way, did you see
person with
it last night?
That died was staying at that inn, so they're probably under harsh criticism.
Huh? Well, what about you?
I did! I seriously saw a girl! But my soulmate's a girl? What's
That
that
you
supposed to mean?
lesbian.
I couldn't quite tell who it was, but it was a girl for sure. Her hair was brown, about shoulder length. She was wearing our school uniform, and
Hey, I think that's the same person I saw. I couldn't make out that much detail, though. The image I saw was much blurrier.
wait, so you saw it too? And we saw the same girl?
Hold on, my dad's calling
Does
me.
that mean
Sorry about that. My dad was calling about whether or not I got the car part. I was waiting on to fix my car, so I don't have to ride my bike. And then I was telling him about how front office people almost made off with my bike because they don't have places to put my bike. So I had it locked up next to the covered parking spots. Like, not in the parking spot. It wasn't even in the parking spot. It was outside of it, between the garages and the parking spots. So, like, there's no room to put anything there. And it's not like they do put stuff there. They should put a bike rack there, honestly. Fucking, there's space for it. Don't see why they don't, besides the fact that it costs money and they rather grab all the money they can. And then, talking about how I got hit on my bike a day ago. Just nipped my back tire and then kind of like off. Didn't really do any damage to me or the bike, but they nipped my back tire, lost control of my bike, went into the grass, got control of my bike, went to go onto the sidewalk with riding, like, I kept riding throughout the whole thing, and hit the edge of the sidewalk. Instead of going onto the sidewalk, I have thin tires. I have like really thin like road tires, so they're not made for like going off of the road and then back onto it, like off-road and whatnot. It's not made for it. But I hit the sidewalk, lost control of my bike completely, and then fell off and like tumbled, and my bike like jammed into my side. Wasn't that big of a deal, so I just waved the people off and I kept going because I had to get to work.
How should I know? How about you? Did you see it?
The weather's been pretty bad, so I haven't been able to work on my car since I got the part, which I got yesterday, so it doesn't really matter. Told them about what happened last night.
It sounds like we all saw the same person. But weird voices aside, what was that about getting sucked into your TV?
I got sucked into my TV.
Were you that tired last night? You must have just fallen asleep in front of your TV.
Nah, man, I got sucked into it.
That'd be one interesting dream, though. I like the part where you got stuck because your TV was too small. That's pretty realistic.
Because
if it had been bigger... Oh, that reminds me. Our family's been talking about buying a bigger TV.
Nice.
Oh, yeah? Well, flat screen TVs are definitely in these days. Want to go check them out on the way back? We're beefing up our electronics department this month.
Oh, definitely. My parents don't know anything about electronics, and I've just got to see my kung fu movies on the big screen.
Hell yeah.
We've got some pretty big ones in stock. I bet they'd be big enough for you to fit into.
Oh, just wait and see, Yosuke. You decided to go to Junes with the others.
Wow, this is huge! And holy crap, it's expensive. Who buys something like this?
I got one.
I don't know. Rich folks?
They're fun.
Honestly, not many people shop for TVs here. That's why we don't have clerks around.
Huh.
That makes
Not
sense.
worth trying then, I guess. Well, at least looking's free.
Let me touch the TV. I'll fall in. Aha.
Nope, can't get in.
This...
Besides, these flat screen TVs are... what am I saying? So, Chia, what kind of TV are you guys in the market for?
Just let me touch the TV. I'll fall
They
through
said
it.
they wanted one that's cheap.
I'll fall through it, I
You got any
swear.
suggestions?
They're going to walk away. I'm going to stick my hand
miss,
into it. I'm
might
going to
I
be like
suggest
halfway
this one
into
over
it.
here. It's the newest model, just released this spring.
What? That's not cheap at all! There's way too many zeros!
That's 169,000 yen. That's not too bad.
I should have asked what you meant by cheap right off the bat.
You got connections, right? Come on, hook me up!
You know I can't do that. Hey, how about this one over here? It's a display unit. It's a little old, but...
I'm just gonna fucking stick my arm in the TV. Ooh, there's the music. Oh, there we are.
Oh yeah, what kind of TV do you...
Huh? Something
Aha,
wrong, Yosuke?
fucking believe me now, bastards.
Is his arm in the TV?
Haha, I'll be more.
Whoa.
Give me a minute.
Is that some kind of new model? Like with a new function?
Hell no!
You gotta be kidding me. Did you
Yes.
really stick your hand?
Like, you have to pee, man. Look at that face. He's running.
Shit! Customers! They're coming!
What? But we've got a guy half stuck in the TV here! What are we gonna do?
He's jogging. I like it. Fucking tiny steps. Tiny steps. Nope. Now we all go in. Yes. Fun part. Fun part's happening. The combat. Get me to the combat. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. Yeah, that don't feel good.
Ow! I landed right on my wallet.
Man,
Dude, wallets are fucking painful to land on.
what is this place?
Fucking beefy
Some
pieces
place
of shit.
inside Junes?
Hell no, it isn't. I mean, we fell through a TV. Actually, what is going on here?
I don't know. Don't ask me. The ever silent protagonist.
So, we're still alive, right?
Your understanding has increased. There we go.
I think my butt's cracked now.
You already have a crack in your butt. Less talking.
Of course it is.
Whoa!
She says the same thing.
What now? Did you wet your pants?
Yeah, how's that
Oh, stupid.
peeing
Look around.
situation? How's that going for you, man?
Is this a studio?
Yes.
All this fog. Or is it smoke? There's no place like this in Inaba, is there?
Hell no.
Nope, this is where all the fog is coming from in Inaba.
Man.
What are we gonna do?
Eat. Let's look around.
Huh? Look.
Yeah, you don't know how to fucking get home, do you?
Huh?
Exactly. We don't look around now.
Wait a minute. Which way did we come in from?
Fucking up?
I don't see a way in. Or out.
What? That can't be right. How could that be?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I can't take this anymore. I want to go home.
Okay, so how?
Let's look for a way out, you know?
Yeah, an exit. We need to find one. Let's
It's a lot better,
calm
you know,
down and think about
fucking
this.
calm down.
All right, so we need to find a way out.
Is there really a way out of here?
It has to be, so my man Yosuke can go take a piss. I look like I'm floating, like I'm not on ground.
We got in, so we must be able to get out somehow.
That's true, but
If there's no exit, we're trapped, so let's cross our fingers and look around.
I like how the like avatar is set to blink every now and then. Like if you just let him sit
what
there.
is this place? It feels different from where we were before.
Should be
Looks
weird
like we're
if
in some
people didn't
kind of
blink if they just
building, but
fucking stood there and stared
Damn,
at you.
this fog's so thick I can hardly see.
Are you sure we're not wandering farther away?
I can't be positive, but we've got to trust our instinct a little.
I know, but
Seems there's no other choice for now but to continue onward. Ah, the Enka Cena's
Hey,
room.
is it me or
seems
is
like.
the fog lighter here? No service. What a surprise.
can you guys slow down a little? It's hard enough to see where you're going.
I like how since we went in the TV world, there's like TV static. Like,
Huh? What the? It's a dead end! There's no exit!
It keeps getting creepier and creepier the further we go. I can't hold it any longer! My bladder's gonna explode!
Yosuke, what are you
he's
doing?
gonna take a piss.
I gotta let it out before I piss my pants!
You're going here? Oh, you have gotta be kidding.
Turn around! I can't go if everyone's watching!
Like I care. Anyways, what's with this room? Check out these posters. Their faces are all cut out. Someone must really hate this person.
Oh, someone hung. It's a fucking rope. I just noticed that. Rope and chair.
Dude, this chair and rope, that kind of arrangement is never good. It's tied in a noose. Is this a scarf?
Come on, let's go back to where we came from and look somewhere else for an exit.
Hey, I think I've seen that poster before.
Have you?
Who cares? Let's go! I'm sick of this place. And I'm not feeling so good.
Now that you mention it, me too. Alright, let's go back. I'm seriously starting to feel sick.
The only way to be less sick is to fight off what's causing you to be sick, which is technically more or less the fog. And the only way to get rid of the
Phew.
fog is
We finally
fight
made it
the
back
shadows.
here. Wait, what's that?
There's something over there.
It's a bear. It's Kuma. Kuma the bear.
What is this thing? A monkey? A bear?
What in the world?
That's what I want to know. Who are you guys?
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Talked!
it's the guy from Critical Role, I think.
What are you? You wanna fight?
Sam Riegel?
Don't yell at
Is it
me
Sam
like
Riegel?
that.
Oh, I gotta look it up now. Sam Riegel. Yeah, Sam Riegel. Let's see. Where's his Wikipedia? Filmography. Title. Okay. That is animation. Films. Video games. Here we go. Yeah, Teddy. Yeah, Persona 4 Golden. That's right, yeah. That's cool. I could tell right away that was Sam Riegel. The bear is cowering in fear. Maybe it would be better to ask him nicely. What is this place?
This place is what it is. It doesn't have a name. It's where I live.
You live here?
If I was you guys, I'd hurry back to the other side. Someone's been throwing people in here. It's a big headache.
Huh? Throwing people in? What are you talking about?
I don't know who's doing it. I just want them to think before they go doing things like that.
Hey, what's your problem? What gives you the right to yell at us like, what are you? Where are we? What the heck is going on here?
Yeah, hi behind me.
I already told you.
My kid's up. I can hear him.
What it comes down to is, you want us to get out of here, right?
Well, so do we. We just don't know how, damn it.
That's why I'm saying I'll let you out.
Like I keep saying, we don't know where the frickin' exit. Wait,
what?
Yeah, he'll just let us out. Fucking TV.
What the hell?
Where did those TVs come from?
He made them appear.
Okay, now go, get out of here. I'm a busy bear.
What's going on now? Whoa! Hey! What are you doing?
Stop pushing!
Boof. Every day's great at
Is this?
Jonas.
Did we make it back?
Imagine if we just came out of the TV and there was like customers
Attention
about to buy
shoppers.
something and
Our
we get
daily
fucking
limited time
bulldozed
sale will
over
now
by a bunch
begin
of
at the side
teenagers.
dish area on the first floor. Why not try the delicious fresh produce Juness picked for you this morning as your side dish for dinner tonight? All ages are invited to take advantage of this incredible bargain.
Crap, it's already that late?
Looks like we were in there for quite a while.
That's right. Now I remember where I saw that poster before. Look over there. That's the poster we saw.
What's up now? Hey, you're right. They're the same. I couldn't tell before without the face, but it was Misuzu
It's
Hiragi.
super easy to tell.
She's
Shit.
been all over the news lately. Something about her husband having an affair with that announcer lady who died the other day.
Hey, so does that mean that weird room we saw? Could it be related to that Yamano lady's death?
100%, man.
Now that I think about it, there was that creepy noose hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, stop! No more. We gotta stop talking about this. I'm gonna wipe what happened today from my brain. I don't think my poor heart can take any more.
I'm feeling a chill too. Let's go home. I want to lie down and rest.
That's fine.
Hey, welcome home.
Where's my ramen bowl? You still feel sluggish.
Well, I doubt you'd know. But have you heard anything about a student named Saki Konishi? Yeah, that's true. Well, to be honest, we got a call from her family.
She went into
She's
the
disappeared.
world.
We've got people looking
TV
for her,
world.
but she hasn't been found yet. Work just keeps piling up.
And now, more on the case still casting a shadow over the foggy town of Inaba. Not long ago, television announcer Mayumi Yamano was found dead in the small town. Up until now, her whereabouts prior to her death had been unknown. But the police investigation has found that she had been staying in the region's famous Amagi Inn.
And it's on cut to a probably interview of Yukiko being harassed. The Magi Inn, it's the inn that Yukiko's family runs.
She had apparently been staying there alone. Perhaps she was taking a vacation to recover from her ordeal?
Oh yes, the Amagi Inn. Their hot springs are first rate. The manager's teenage daughter also works there, and it's rumored that she'll take over the inn this spring. If that happens, she'll be one of the youngest managers on record. I should book another trip there. I see. Moving along, it's time for the weather report. The rain has begun to subside. From now until morning, heavy fog warnings will be in effect in the Inaba region. Visibility will be severely reduced, so please be careful if you plan on driving in the area.
I don't know why I didn't read that aloud. And it seems the whereabouts of Saki Konishi, who discovered the body, are unknown.
Is the ramen ready now?
Give it some more time.
You feel a slight chill.
Are you sick? You're probably still adjusting to the new environment. Nanako, could you get him some cold medicine? You should get to bed after you take it.
Please let me save. People who are sick should stay in bed. There's fog today, so you should go to sleep early or you'll catch a cold. Should go straight to bed tonight. Spring cold can be tough. Honestly, yeah. Winter cold is super easy to handle, but spring, not so much. But either way, that's all the time I have for today, so I'm gonna have to call it quits for today. I have to get ready for work soon, so. And I'll probably stream tomorrow morning. I have tomorrow off, so I'm not gonna be as shouldn't be as exhausted, but I might. It's 50-50 on whether or not I stream tomorrow. I might just fucking spend all morning sleeping. Looks tough. So, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Be sure to follow my Instagram. It's when I post when I'm streaming. Go on my YouTube. Subscribe. Watch all my past streams if you missed recent ones. Since I don't have a car, I'm tired a lot from like biking to work and whatnot. So like I'm more exhausted. So my streaming is more stagnant, as in like I don't stream as often, so a lot of my previous streams get deleted before I stream again, so it'd be good to check out my YouTube and watch my previous streams. I have probably like 30 videos on YouTube at the moment, so there's plenty of content to watch. Thanks again for stopping by, appreciate it. You guys have a good one.